All right, GG's. What a way to freaking lose. Come on, man, get rid of all this stuff. I don't need to see all that. All right, so we went to toe-to-toe with a juggernaut here. I mean, all game is basically me trying to figure out how not to get my guys cooked. No pun intended, since we both have players with names like Cook. It came down to a 4th and 4, and I should have known the crosser was coming. I didn't focus on it. I paid attention to Cook coming out of the backfield. Excuse me. And, you know, that's what blew it on that one. But then we still had opportunity, 8 seconds left, and he gets the touchdown. But, I mean, we played decently. 2 interceptions were completely my fault. Just me, one, made a completely bad decision. So they'll probably be in the highlights there. But good completion percentages from both sides there. Didn't throw a lot because Pierce was just dominating. So I just was like, well, heck, if he's going to keep dominating, just keep dominating then. So he had a good game. Nico didn't get his 100. He needed to get 100 for morale reasons, but, you know, wasn't going to force it to him if we didn't have to. Tanyan ended up catching 4, Pierce 3, Nico 2. Let's see, Lane had a good game. That's because I was in big nickel quite a bit, which puts Lane and Wilkins in there. So Lane ended up having, those are my 2 safeties, but with Petrie coming down to play the slot. So Lane had a good one. Cloud led in tackles, assisted, and otherwise overall. 4 tackles for a loss, only 1 sack, 1 interception by Theory. Stingley should have had one. They only had that as a pass deflection. That's weird. He ran a corner, and Stingley just swatted it instead of getting 2 hands on it. Oh, Brevin is one that had the fumble, forced fumble. Okay, I see you, Brevin. Great pick 6 by Derwin early in the game. So Theory, that's my rookie linebacker. So great one by him there. Let's see. First play out the box. Kind of figured he would be looking at me to run the strong side, ran weak side, and after that it was just off to the races. So same thing he scored on at the end of the game. Same thing he scored on here. I think I was in a 3 here. Yeah, I think I had match on. So because of that, the safety there took the inside position. It was either 3 or cover 6 invert. So because I had the run working, and even before this I had, you know, the run working there, I kind of offsetting here. I wanted to come back to it later, but I don't like to repeat too much like that. But I had 2 options here. I could have definitely thrown that to Tanyan. I don't know, Tanyan maybe scores, most likely does. But I saw that the safety had stepped down into the box here, and the other guy took off, so just tossed that over the top. I didn't think Mills got enough on it, but he did. So good pitch and catch there. You know, now seeing it, I like, man, maybe I should have hit Tanya. But that was also me trying to get Nico his 100 for morale. This one, I'm guessing he thought the linebacker's just shuffling. He's going to sit there, but it was match. So he threw it in the game. I thought maybe he hit the wrong button, but now I think he actually thought the linebacker was going to sit down, and he threw it with anticipation. Jesus, no video in the second quarter. Okay, interesting. Hold up. Anthony Beckham. I thought it was Odell. That's hilarious. This dude got his third cousin. So I messed up on this one because I took Van Ginkel on to the right, and instead of switching it up, I kind of just took it light, like no big deal, we'll get it. And all three of these jokers took bad angles, and then it was just a great block. So normally I would take like the inside guy, or I keep the kicker and I try to fill that lane so this wouldn't happen, and I didn't. So Anthony Beckham ended up taking a yard there. Jesus, they don't have a lot of videos. That's interesting. Normally a game with 60-something points has more videos. This one here, just good blocking and him staying on his feet. Yeah, I tried to switch. I didn't realize. I was trying to switch thinking I was getting somebody inside, but you can see I'm turning to the right. If I don't, maybe Harris gets a hand on him, but it was too late. Kind of knocked him into the end zone there. All right, here we go. That's what I want to see. So on this one, safety, the slot, the one that's over my, over Tanyan, opens up. Normally that means that's open. So I messed up by thinking, okay, he's coming free. Secondly, I throw it back shoulder, which puts it right in the cornerback's hands or whatever he is. So bad read, number one, bad throw, number two. But I had my halfback in the flats. I had the underneath over here to the left. That was me just trying to, or really outsmarting myself on that one. That sky looks interesting. Yeah, so I figured he was running something to the outside here. So I put my defensive end on flat coverage to protect against that. Lovely. Look at my middle linebacker. He does nothing. Literally, look at him. He's still standing there until Josh Allen is even with him, almost. That's crazy. You can't even say it's because the halfback was blocking either, because the halfback went to the flats and I covered him. What the heck? That's weird. Okay. So I tried to, R3 them and get them to go attack. But it was too late. Josh is too fast for those that were in pursuit there. So came out, I think that was the one where he took the lead, came out on this drive, and I just was Pierce. And I almost blew this one because I went to cut up and he had cut in. I don't know, maybe he just made a mistake on his direction pad there or something. But anyway, we kick to him, then we get the ball back. We drive down the field, get a field goal. Tanyan runs a route. I know this isn't going to be a highlight because it's just a small play. Wide open, but he runs it and gets only 4 yards. We need 6. And it was basically the stick concept. And so I was a little heated at that because if he just sits up in the hole, he's open and he can turn and get the 2. But instead he runs the out, runs it directly into the defense and only gets 4. So they don't have it. This play right here, the crosser to Diggs, I should have known, but he had been throwing to Cook so much that I was hyper focused on Cook. But I should have covered the dig. I knew it was going to be trouble running man coverage on that one, but I was hoping we could get some coverage there, but we couldn't. This one, take a look at my outside. He bleeds inside. Now, mind you, match principle. He's going vertical. He should not be scooting inside on there, and he decides to come out to the halfback after he's already running the corner route. So same concept he scored on earlier, different play, same concept, or it could have been the same play. I don't know. They look like it's a different formation, but same concept there. I was watching the tight end. He had just ran 2 zig routes with the tight end, so I wanted to make sure that that was covered. And then I wanted to watch out for the crossing routes. Look at my right cornerback. He completely leaves his responsibility before the ball's even thrown. This play glitched all the way out. That's crazy. And look, it's not even like the cornerback is running towards Diggs. He was just taking off completely to the other side. That's crazy. My middle linebacker just kind of peed down his leg. He ran around in a circle. So, yeah, that was 8 seconds left, and he gets a wide open touchdown with 4 seconds left. After that, it's just lob it up and see. I probably should have just tried to run the kick return back with little Scotty Miller because I know he's going to be in prevent. Davis threw it as far as he could. Couldn't get it any deeper. Pause. But that was just me trying to get some stats. Hoping Nico can get a step, catch it, and get his other 50 yards or whatever because I knew he was going to be short of the 100 because I didn't throw to him much. But I figured, you're running against prevent. It's going to be difficult to get that. All right, looks like the game save. Good to go. Nico has a crisis in confidence. Let me jump back in real quick, but tough way to lose, man. A broken play like that, you play good defense all the way throughout the drive, and 2 plays break it for you. That crossing route and the last play at the end there. So, all right, GG's. Catch y'all on the flip. We'll see if we can turn it around next week going against Miami, which is going to be another ridiculous game because, my corners are not that fast. So it's going to be another tough game to scheme.